of this Young Indians Parliament event. I was very surprised actually when Ananda called me. I was very curious about this event. I'm still learning a lot about this event and how we are trying to educate the young minds of our country about how a parliament works. I myself have been very fortunate to enter the parliament very early in my life because of my family politics. I keep introducing myself saying I'm a nepo kid in the parliament. So everybody keeps trying to have a discussion on that, but I think ever since I started off, thank you for the wonderful introduction, but I just want to share that the most important thing in the parliament that I'm observing today is how aware and how educated we are. Because most of the times when things are happening which are not in our control, the first thing to do is understand what is happening around us, understand what is happening in our country, and to be aware, and that only happens through education. I've been very fortunate to get a good education right from my childhood. I got a chance to study abroad and then come back to India and think about what I can do in terms of contribution to the society. It initially started off more of the product space front in terms of saying what can I contribute to the country in terms of a useful product. So that's how I worked on the solar product, which was just shared with you all. I developed a product which I applied for patents in the US. I got patents for that against Elon Musk. Everybody keeps talking about technology being imported into India. And this was around 6, 7, 8 years ago. I was thinking about how can we give technology to the world. And that was my primary drive or motive, to develop something that is not in the market. And moving forward from there, I also have an electric bike startup. I was very fascinated with how technology can be built, technology can be developed, and developed an electric bike. I have about 8 patents on that as well. And then got this wonderful opportunity to get into public service, to get into the politics of things in terms of how can we implement, how can we inspire, how can we add value to the society through a more formal structure. And my last 2 years experience in the parliament has taught me a lot in terms of how the system works, how does our country work, how are the laws made, how the laws impact the day-to-day lives of the common man. And to be very honest with you, I just want to share something personal. It's really amazing how the intellect of our country drive the common man. So the laws that are being passed in the parliament have an impact on each and every one of us, each and every one of you, right from, I think my son is about five and a half now, so even he is impacted by the decisions that are being taken in the parliament. So I grew up always thinking I have nothing to do with politics. Mujhe kya karna hai, whatever decisions are being taken, whatever laws are being made, we'll see when the time comes. But my biggest learning has been that people pass laws, people pass, they take decisions on behalf of the entire country, and they impact us in various ways. And if we don't understand them, we'll end up living in ignorance. And we become young adults, we fall prey to the decisions that unaware people might take for us on our behalf. And that is why I think it's really important to have educated people in the decision-making process. I was just reading some facts on the way. There's been almost a 30% jump from the 17th Lok Sabha to the 18th Lok Sabha in terms of people who are educated, so with a basic degree. So there's almost about 78% of parliamentarians today who have some amount of formal education, good education. And that I really wanted to share that with you all. I have almost about 10 colleagues of mine who are under 30. So the wonderful people, they're hardly, some of them are even 25, 26. And why I wanted to share that with you is you never know when your opportunity comes about to be part of a bigger story in terms of the country. And I'm so happy that Vaya has taken this initiative to educate all of you. I saw just now, we were even talking, you guys are going to learn about 0 hour, you guys are going to learn about adjournment motion. Frankly speaking, I learned about all these after joining the parliament. And that was a big, like a crash course for me to catch up in terms of how the parliament works. So I'm really happy that Vaya is taken this initiative, Thalir, and I'm very honored to and be very proud to be part of this young minds, group of young minds. I feel very excited. I'm very blessed and fortunate to be part of this morning with you guys. I wish this program all the very best. Any support from my side to Anand Bhai and the team, and Vaya, I'm always there, I'm always available. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Namaste everyone. Actually, I had a question to the MP, sir. We have many poor children who are interested in politics. So because of the family politics of rich people, I'm not telling that the rich people do family politics for the bad cause. There are many people who bring their family members to politics for good cause also. But there are many poor people who are interested to come into politics. Because of the financial problems, they are not able to come to that politics. So I would request you to reach out to the Narendra Modi government to bring a solution for this. And also I wanted to present a solution which I could not present in because of the chapter round. That is, I have seen that in the roads, in the toll gates and all, many children beg without going to school. We all are part of a Young Indians team, means we are participating in the parliament. They are not at all going to school, means they are not even having the basic facility which we are getting. So I would like to reach this message to the Narendra Modi government through you. So please reach it out to the Narendra Modi government, sir. Please, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise words. I think now students and young parliamentarians are more future ready. Before your speech,
I'll just answer to his question because I'm sorry I didn't see your hand. Please sit down. We can have a... Shashank, yeah, please sit, Shashank, please sit. So first off, I think all of us are very aware the way in which politicians enter the space. And I myself am a product of that. My grandfather was in politics. My father was in politics. He is in politics. And I never thought that I'll end up becoming a politician so early on in my life. I was like any of us today, all of us are trying to come up with the next product, be the next startup company in the market. And I think in terms of how the system works, there are many politicians who come from the grassroots levels. That's what I've learned after joining politics. Yes, definitely, like any field, having a family already into that space of industry, I'll say either business or politics or even law or any field for that matter, we will have that support or guidance in terms of saying that this is what can happen, this is where we can end up. Or even movies. I think movies is the best way to explain. All of us watch movies. Actor's son becomes actor. And there's no denying that there is absolute advantage to begin with, or even to get the first chance, right? And the step is about the next, right? I mean, I got an opportunity first time, maybe I got the blessings because of what was. But after getting the first chance, it is again, I think the game is equal for everybody. You have to prove yourself as an individual in terms of what you can contribute. Be it in the movies, you can get a first movie because your father was a producer or an actor or a first time ticket. That can happen because of support, no denying that. But after you get the first opportunity, the next opportunity is not the same. You are equally fighting with potential people of real intent, real content, and that is where the competition goes. So that's about that, and definitely money plays a big role in terms of that, and institutions, parties do understand that, and they do support people who are in need of that support. So just a comment on that point. And the second point, which is very important, I myself have two kids now, very small ones. And in Delhi, actually, every time we go to the parliament, there's always a lot of children who are at the signals. They're not studying, obviously. They're fighting for their daily means. And actually, I had a discussion about this in the parliament as well, saying that we should have some, support system, protection system for the young minds, because India is the youngest demographic, and that is what we are all proud of. But there is no point of being the youngest demographic if they are all jobless minds, right? That's the most dangerous thing that can happen for a society that we are building. I myself am part of many educational institutions where we support to give support to people who cannot afford education, to ensure that they also have the right access. So I'm also, my family is part of educational trust. We educate almost 6,000 people a year. So people have to come forward and take such decisions, otherwise we'll be in a tough situation.